Early in the morning, Dan and I headed to the Bar Harbor Airport for a flight arranged through PAL's SkyHope. Our plane was a small Cessna that seats 6 passengers. Some of us were strangers when we climbed aboard, but by the time we landed in Boston, there were hugs, encouragement, and a sense of being in this together. That's the magic of these flights.
Thank you. There you go.
This is a nice road off of the park there. I'll go have the scan, and is that over at Brigham or is that at, oh, okay. And then I'll just go have my blood draw and then, okay. Alrighty. All right. So I'll have to come in the night before 7:20. We arrived in Boston with 2 hours to spare before my appointment. So I whisked Dan off to the Museum of Fine Arts. I wanted to show him some of my favorites, even if it meant rushing from room to room, which was what we did. Then it was time to rush back to Dana-Farber for blood work, a cafeteria lunch, and I encouraged Dan to get the pizza because it's really, really good, and a quick consult with my clinical nurse. I thought I was going to see a dermatologist, and that didn't happen, and that's sometimes how it goes with these appointments and with treatment and with what your expectations are and what sometimes happens and doesn't happen. After that appointment, we had to jump into an Uber and try to get as quickly as we could to the airport, where pilots Adam Braun and Mike Green were waiting for us. They are PAL's SkyHope pilots who volunteer their time to take me and other patients to and from Boston or other areas for our appointments. This time we boarded Adam's private state-of-the-art Cirrus plane. With our headsets on, we listened as the pilots reviewed the flight plan.
Safety briefing. Undo your seatbelts. Red button to remove the seatbelts. Need to open the doors.
Dan and I pointed out islands and coastline as we made our way back to Maine. The flight home always feels different, and the air seems lighter, and there's always excitement in my heart as we near the Bar Harbor Airport.
Nice work, gentlemen.
Want to get a photo? This trip gave Dan a front row seat to what it really takes to travel back and forth for treatment. The time, the effort, the energy, all spent with no guarantee that a trial or treatment will work. But here's what matters most: finding those little glimmers along the way. The hugs of fellow passengers, the kindness of strangers, a good slice of hot pizza, a Monet painting, or a breathtaking sight of islands from the air. Those are the gifts that keep me going. So I want to say thank you to the volunteer pilots of PAL SkyHope and our mission assistants, to the mechanics and the funders and the donors who make these flights possible. Thank you to all of you, my friends and family, for cards, calls, dog walks, and love. That is the greatest gift of all.